the right moments, getting rid of that lunge attack, rolling right around it, and then as soon as he does that lunge attack, he will give you a significant amount of time to slash in there with 2 fast attacks, then Quen up again as soon as he comes for you. Hey there peeps, what is going on? It's Miss C.O.Z here with the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Hearts of Stone, back with, I do believe, the last official boss fight, I do believe, of my Hearts of Stone playthrough, given my choices that I made during the campaign. However, I do have ambitions to kind of maybe go up and see if I can do OLGIERD's boss fight, have a go at it, and then share a video once I've finished too, as per the usual strategy. Right, first off, so Iris's greatest fear, it consists of OLGIERD, also known as OLGIERD's ETHERIal, consists of OLGIERD ethereal forms, essentially black mist forms that kind of stay still. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you provoke each one individually to limit the amount of OLGIERD clones that come after you, which make the fight 10 times harder. So poach them out separately. The next thing you should take note of is that each clone is slightly different. There's two, I do believe there's 2 versions of the clone, correct me if I'm wrong, but yes. And there's the hooded version of the clone, and then there's a non-hooded version of the clone. Now I found that the clone without the mask is generally more aggressive. But yeah, so the principle still stays, is that using nothing but fast attacks and Quen to tank the damage, you want to get him finished as quickly as possible. The move sets to look out for are this leaping one that he gets you at if you're at long range. So the ideal range to stay within this fight is generally close to mid range. What you want to do is you want to wait for him to lunge, then get in there, swing 1, 2 times, take down his health. Now keep in mind that it also depends on your build and your weapons as well. In general, the DPS is reduced when he is in ethereal form. The other attack that you need to be wary of, and this is when you're close range to him, is his dark vomiting attack. This is why taking a Quen makes the fight more forgiving, because if you use Quen and then tank up when he uses that vomiting attack, you can still pretty much attack him whilst having Geralt protected with the Quen, giving you one chance, and so that basically also helps make sure that you get through his bar much faster. This was generally as usual with pure strategy within Hearts of Stone. I didn't really focus too much on my build, or as in general, I did not focus much on my build or my weapons within generally the main Witcher 3 playthrough. So I just went into Hearts of Stone blind. If I'm going to do Blood and Wine, I may adapt and have a look into how I can improve Geralt's build before I go into Blood and Wine as well. With Iris's greatest fear on Blood and Bones difficulty, it was mainly about baiting Iris's baiting each clone out individually, and the main dangerous attack is that lunge attack. Other than that, do not bother using heavy attacks because they severely waste your time. Alternatively, if you prefer parrying and the parrying playstyle, you can also parry OLGIERD's attacks, which will obviously give you time to interrupt and attack him too. But I think in general, I preferred to go with with the dodge roll, the aggressive attacks. So I took my time and played it cautious here, but the general strategy is as follows. If you hit him enough, he also gets stunned. As you can see, it's about getting him into a loop, waiting for the right moments, getting rid of that lunge attack, rolling right around it, and then as soon as he does that lunge attack, he will give you a significant amount of time to slash in there with 2 fast attacks, then Quen up again. As soon as he comes for you, you can either choose to tank the hit or finish him off. As you can see, I pretty much managed to get him down to most of his most of his health down using this technique. Towards the last phase of the fight, just make sure and remember that he will overall get a little bit more aggressive as well, whatever form he is in, as they typically do sometimes. And then at this point, you just need to make sure you finish him off as soon as possible. You can see the red mist around him is the build-up attack. You generally know when he's going to build up to do that charge attack. But yeah, staying mid-range to close range is your best option with him, as you can see, which I've done consistently throughout the fight without having to have... And I didn't even carry any health either. Or I carried some health, but my health was generally low for this fight, and I still managed to get through it. So with a lot of health and with your builds, your weapons, your upgrades, oils in mind, using this, you can alternate. If you wish, you can choose to use this strategy, and yeah, you'll beat him. Hope this helped. Take care.